Okay guys, here again. I wanted to talk a little bit about why I needed to go thin my paint back out. And one of the biggest reasons was because if you don't get a good even coverage, basically just going to be spraying and spraying and spraying and not getting anything done and accomplished like you want to get done. This is what we got from my original video. So far it looks pretty good. The paint's dried real nicely. There's a little bit of, if you notice, on this guy here on his shoulder pad, there's a little bit of a dark color to the yellow. You can't really see it that well here in the video. But what that is that I didn't mix the paint as thoroughly as I should have, and a little bit of the color has separated. If you look at the bottom of this can here, there's sort of like a dark color with the yellow. What that is that the GW foundations are mixed with liquid pigments, and liquid pigments sometimes will break from especially when you thin them down, will break from the bonder, and the bonder is the dark sort of chemical you see there. And you have to be careful about that, especially when you're using foundation paints. But if you do it right, keep it mixed well throughout, and throughout your painting, you shouldn't have too much of a problem. And this is that little bit of darkness, you can see it right here on the Rhino. It's no problem. Quick brush over before we get going on the next step after the spraying, and that stuff we covered right up. Alright, we'll be back here in a second, and we'll be doing the next part of the spray. Okay guys, Jay here. Start the second part of the spraying. I'll flip the models over. As you can see, I got my spray guns ready to go. Cleaned it up a little bit, so hopefully it'll work a little bit better this time. And here we go. See that I'm holding the gun back a little bit because it's causing some overspray. Pressure's up a little bit too high. Just as any air can spray. As you already can see that the pressure has gone down a little bit as I'm going closer and closer to the model. Spraying the turret. Come at it from the different sides. From the top. Spray the barrel. Get this terminator. At the front of this predator. Now you can see that it's being kind of splotchy all of a sudden. So that means I gotta stop, clean the gun. This can be a little annoying sometimes, but getting it done right the first time is better than having to go back, strip, and do it again. Alright, so I'll be back in just a second, guys. Hold on. Okay, guys, Sharon here. I did a little bit more spraying, but the can that I was using got ice cold, and I had to stop. So, back again, let it warm up a little bit. Here I am. I'm going to finish spraying these guys and let them dry, and we'll see what the result turns out to be. Alright, I'm going to spray right now. Remember, you want to spray away from the model. Spraying to sort of keep the area. Because, you know, plastic models are going to move with the pressure of the air. Trying to get a good, even, thin coat if you can. Don't want to overspray and create puddles. Okay guys, here on here you see that I turned my box. Now I'm going to spray. You see there's still some white areas that need to be covered up. And remember, you want to be careful not to overspray, not to create puddles. You only get the areas that you can get from this side of the box. Alright, so now I'm going to put my gun down. I'm going to turn the box. Finish up what needs to be sprayed.